And like your beard, like you've got it. That's got to go. Like I can't handle it.
Yeah, I think you told me to turn my head so far you kissed like the back of my head. You were like, "Dude, turn your face that way." I'm like, all right, cool.
It's like if you want to come within 3 feet of me, turn your head that way. Don't breathe on me. I don't want to smell your beard because it does have a smell.
Yeah, don't fart 3 rooms over.
Dude, I can't take it. Why do I feel like this? It's so annoying. And every time it happens, I'm like, I'm never doing this again. This is so bad. I'm never doing this.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Super excited though.
Baby 3. If you're seeing this, this was shot months ago because I won't be announcing for a long time. But I'm in my first trimester, and I currently am disgusted by my husband.
To be clear, she's more disgusted than usual. So usually she's disgusted. Now it's just like to another level.
I'm not usually disgusted by you.
That is.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what happens, but like literally as soon as I hit 6 weeks, every pregnancy, I am so nauseous. But like it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's not just like in the morning. It's in the morning. It's in the afternoon. It's in the evening. It's late at night. And luckily I have a homeopathic I take literally around the clock when I'm feeling like this. And it does take the edge off, at least. So like I don't like vomit, but like I just still it feels like an extreme hangover all day long. And on top of that, the smells, like I can smell like everything, and it makes me want to vomit. Like I was putting on makeup this morning, and my makeup smells disgusting. I wanted to just like, and like your beard, like you've got it. That's got to go. Like I can't handle it.
Yeah, I think you told me to turn my head so far you kissed like the back of my head. You were like, "Dude, turn your face that way." I'm like, all right, cool.
It's like if you want to come within 3 feet of me, turn your head that way. Don't breathe on me. I don't want to smell your beard because it does have a smell.
Yeah, don't fart 3 rooms over.
Dude, I can't take it. Why do I feel like this? It's so annoying. And every time it happens, I'm like, I'm never doing this again. This is so bad. I'm never doing this
here we are.
Here we are.
Super excited though.
Baby 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm super stoked. Although like it's early in the game. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but it's like that's failing also because I'm like a planner. So I want to like plan all this stuff out. And I want to like book a night nurse, and I want to like set up the gender reveal stuff, and I want to like plan to surprise my kids and tell them that they're going to have a new sibling. But then I'm like, how long should I wait before I do that? And it's just a total mind F. You know what I mean?
What were you talking about yesterday? You were talking about asking about something yesterday, and I was like in my head, I'm like, that's not going to be for another 5 years. Like
what?
What were you asking about with the baby? You're like, oh, the baby. Oh no, maybe it was sooner. You were like, oh, you're going to move here in the closet, and like you're telling me that I was basically getting kicked out of the half of the one room that I have in the house.
Yeah, so like upstairs we got 4 bedrooms, but that 4th bedroom has been my office, but that's also the closet that he's been using.
Let's just walk through what that 4th bedroom has been since we've been here, right? First of all, that bedroom first was my office. That tiny 6 by 8 room.
No, it's a regular size bedroom.
It's not.
It's 12 by 12 probably. 12 by 14.
Okay, just for the let the record state. I said 6 by 8. Bree was shaking her head yes, and then you disagreed, and then Bree was like, "Oh yeah, it's like doubled in size."
It's not like a huge bedroom, no,
it's the smallest bedroom we have by a wide.
Yeah, it is the smallest bedroom.
Okay,
yeah,
let's put it there. So that was supposed to be the room that I could do whatever I wanted. That was my room. It could be as messy as it wanted. It was my office. I had one part of the house, and it was that part.
You actually gave up that room because it didn't have strong enough internet for you, Mr. Diva. So then you moved to a coffee shop to work, and then I took it over, and I made it my office, and I just dealt with the internet issues and just made it work with like my hotspot and whatever else I needed to get through my day. And then I made it my office. But now it's going to have to become a nursery if all goes well. So I'm just planning things out. Like, sorry, I know. The thing is I don't want to be who I am, okay? I don't want to have a yellow aura, okay? My purple aura says fuck you to my yellow aura every day. But sometimes my yellow aura does win because it gives me so much anxiety if I don't plan stuff out. You know how that is. You definitely have a yellow aura. Yeah.
Listen,
I don't think I would hire an assistant who didn't have a yellow aura. If you need an assistant, find someone with a yellow aura. I don't know if you ever had your aura read, but like I mean, she's wearing yellow shirt right now. She's definitely yellow. I think she's yellow and blue.
Well,
I think
for those
that's
of
what
us
you
who
are.
believe in science, personality
You're like a
test.
people pleaser. You like to help. You like to be a caretaker, but you're also like super organized. You love to plan. You like to clean, like keep things clean and tidy and neat and like have structure and routine. Yeah.
And they're great qualities, but I think at a certain point you say like
It just gets annoying.
Well, that is annoying, but it's like you can't like there are some things you can control, or some things you can't, and like you're like
that's my thing. I know that's what I'm so bad at, you know. And I'm trying to. Well, the thing is, I have improved though because I used to be really bad at it. Like, I mean, I used to have. I mean, basically, it was like not good mental health. It was like
you used to argue
catastrophic
with me because I didn't have a 5-year plan. Remember that?
Well, no, I'm just talking about like my mindset in general, not just like planning, but just like being and referencing your comment of like you can't control the things that you can't control. You know, you can't change the things that you can't control. Yeah. So like, you know, I have been in therapy to like work on that, like catastrophic thinking, like, oh, I'm not going to let my kids do this because if they do, maybe they'll get hurt or maybe they'll like have a bad experience or something. And it's like, you can't live your fucking life like that. Like your kids can't live in a bubble. Like they're just going to grow up to like basically resent you because you never let them live. Like, so I had to like get my mind like right about that kind of stuff, which I've done a really good job. But sometimes, especially when I'm pregnant, like it's like my fucking mind is like not normal when I'm pregnant or like recently postpartum. So now that like I'm pregnant, I mean, I can catch myself
that's
now.
2 years.
I'm more aware, but I'm definitely like, I definitely like start. Like I'm like, the house is too cluttered. We need to get rid of everything. We need to thin everything out. There's too much shit everywhere. Like I just start being, I mean, I wouldn't use the term crazy.
I wouldn't use that either.
But guys, I've been so sick. I'm trying, this is my first week. I actually haven't told Max this yet, but I'm going to cut back to like a normal work day, like 7-8 hours a day. And that's it. Like for real. Every single day.
Some would call that full time, but yeah.
I know, but I don't usually do that because the thing that happened is I got my blood work done and my cortisol is way too high, like unhealthy levels high, which it hasn't been for like years. I've been able to like get it in check and like maintain it and stuff, but it's not good. And honestly, I think the worst thing you could do in pregnancy is be chronically stressed. Like I think it's so bad for you and it's bad for baby. Like I think it trumps a lot of other things. People would say like, oh, as long as like you're eating healthy, whatever. I'm like, I swear to God, stress will kill you faster. Like you need to get a hold of your stress. So I think one of the things is like I'm just going too hard every day where I'm just like in Slack or I'm like in meetings and stuff. And it's just too much. It's just too much. It's like,
let go.
Working all day, 10 hours, you know, and then like I'm doing stuff before bed and then working on content before bed. I'm like, I have to just chill. Like last night for the first time in probably like my motherhood, I'm not even kidding, I booked a sound bath. There was a sound bath on the beach last night. So I've been wanting to go like all summer. This is the last one for the whole season. That was last night because it starts getting a little bit like colder at night. So they're going to stop doing them because it's still a bit too cold. And by cold, I mean like 65. But you know, us Southern Californians can't deal with that. So I've been wanting to go all summer and I kept putting it off. Like, no, I have to work. No, I have to do this with the kids. No, I have to work. Da, da, da. But last night I'm like, fuck it. I'm booking it. I'm going to go. And then Max took the boys to sports and I was home alone, which never happens. And I had like an hour before the sound bath. And I was like, okay, I can either work right now, which I should probably do, or I can watch Top Gun Maverick for an hour before my sound bath by myself in my house on our big TV, which I never watch TV. And I did, and it was literally amazing. Like, why don't I do that more? Anyway, I'm gonna start doing it. I'm also gonna start doing float tanks again because those are really relaxing for me too. I just got to get this stress thing under control. So I don't know if I should just not say anything to the team that I'm not gonna be working as much, or just like ghost them a little bit more, not say anything. I don't know.
It's not, but it's not. It's your fault, right?
Oh, so it's 100% my fault.
So it's like control is an illusion for the most part, right? You can control your, activity level, skill set. That's where you should be looking there. But on the other side, it's like you're doing these things to yourself. Like you can't place the blame on any other one person that you're doing these things. Everything's in your control, and
I blame
control
myself.
Is this fallacy that like if you work more, you will be more productive. That's never true. Like, and like a lot of people, and this is like with like the YouTube stuff. It's like all this like hustle porn. Like, it's like, dude, that's the dumbest shit ever. Like most people.
There's a balance. There's a balance of half-assing it and being like, oh, I'm just like having a work-life balance. It's like, meh, you're being kind of lazy. And then there's this other side of it where it's like, yeah, like sleeping you're dead kind of thing. It's like, well, let's not do that because then you have like really shitty health, mental health, lifestyle
but
balance.
I think
there's
the point
an
I'm trying,
in-between.
right? But the point I'm trying to make is that people with our personality traits, laziness is not a fucking problem. And what you look out into the world and you see this, that laziness is the problem, or like work harder. Well, it's like, no, that's not.
But don't you think for most people in the general population, laziness is the problem?
No, I think it's a lack of self-awareness. It's no, because not everyone can be really motivated. Like,
or I guess I should say discipline. I feel like it's discipline.
So I would get 100%. So I would, discipline is everything, and self-awareness, right? I think you need to be really disciplined with your everything about it. Really intentional is kind of the word that I've been using more. Is like, especially like trying to do like more social things. Is like really be more thoughtful about the interactions, like big and small, like the person at the counter. Having a guy's night, like just being more thoughtful. Like I can't expect, like on my hand, I'm like, well, I don't really have any friends. On the other hand, I don't really want any friends because I don't play well with others. And on the other hand, there's a great benefit of going out and making friends. You're not going to make friends. You're not going to find your significant other just like sitting back, right? So you have to be really intentional and thoughtful about how you're putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
And that's like, for me, it was like very rewarding to do that with the guy's night. I would never do that. And I'm setting up a private dinner party. He was like, I'm a whole new man.
Yeah, he did a poker night down here. Yes, interesting you say that because I feel like I don't play well with others. Like when I'm working, I just want to like work by myself kind of. But actually, socially, I love playing with others.
Yeah.
How
I
do you riddle that?
Very few others. You have your others that you.
Oh, I have my squad. But I always like meeting new people. Like I'll go to like school events and mom nights or whatever to try to find like new cool people.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to find them, but like when I do, like I will make new friends. I like making new friends.
Yeah, it takes effort. Anything you want in life takes effort, and I think that's what you have to put forth. I think a lot of people expect things.
Yeah.
So to me, if you whether call that laziness, whatever you want, I just call that lack of self-awareness. Like the world is not designed around you. Like although we think the world doesn't revolve around you, although a lot of people think that. So I mean, you can do it. You have the tools. You've had a lot of success over the years. You're a vast improvement on what you used to be.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of this is just an area you struggle with. And to be quite honest,
I know.
You don't struggle with food. You don't struggle with fitness. You don't struggle with all these other things. But
I don't struggle with discipline in any other area.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I would say I'm exceptional at discipline in all areas except for managing my stress. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And that'll kill you.
It really will. Yeah. Anyway, I'm working. Well, now I'm like making myself work on it because I'm pregnant and that's not good for pregnancy. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm basically like sort of miserable right now, but you guys won't know it on social media or in the next clips we're about to shoot because I'll just pretend like I'm okay. But really, I just feel like I'm going to bomb all day. And I can't smell anything. It's just terrible. But it'll be fine in like 4 or 5 weeks. Usually, well, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know.
Fingers crossed.
But I'm wondering if you'll shave your beard for me because the hair is just a lot for me to handle right now.
Like shave it all the way off?
Mm-hmm.